Glenn Ray for this week's cattle market report for McKean McGregor out of Echuca. There was 1,600 cattle came forward, which included 900 exports. There was a pretty good run of exports there today. The best bullocks, we had a very good yard of some Angus bullocks. They weighed at 690 kilos and they made 394.2 cents. Best of the cows, they got out to 340 cents a kilo. Majority of the good heavy cows are making 328 to 334. You get back in just a step to just a shade, a little bit less weight and quality, and they're making 310 to 320, and then you get back to the next step and they'll sort of cows making 290 to 310. But overall you get into those secondary runner cows and they weren't too far behind. They're making up to 280 cents. We did have some very light manufacturing steers there today, Frisian steers weighing sort of 480 kilos, but they still got out to 312 cents a kilo. Best of the vealers, we saw them lift quite a bit. They were up 10, 15, maybe even 20 cents in places. Top of the day was 437.2 cents. We did see a lot of milk calves with a bit of shape and a bit of quality, with that Euro infusion making to 430 cents a kilo, obviously just behind that market top. But most good vealers were 390 to 410. We get back into the feeder cattle. Feeder steers are ranging from 330 up to 380 cents, most making around 365. The heifers were ranging from 300 to 330 and some getting out to 340 cents. They'll probably averaging around 330 cents a kilo. There were some smaller runs of little weaner calves there, and one's just splitters that are taken off their mum, probably sign of the season, and those little calves are averaging anywhere, depending on breeding and type, from 280 to 350 cents a kilo. Moving back into the trade run, good heavy trade steers, they made up to 380 cents a kilo, and trade heifers were around 360, 370 cents a kilo. But overall the market was 10 to 15 deer. It was very positive. It was reflective of what happened in the north in the last, in the early part of this week, and yeah, market's ticking along very, very well. Hate to see what happens if we get a rain, because it's going to kick again. But for this week's market report out of Echuca, that's all for McKean McGregor. Thanks for listening.